Hello and welcome to another edition of Itineraries in the territory of the Nevada Silver Trails. For a real look at the Old West, join us as we set out to explore what there is to see, what there is to do on this two-day itinerary of Tonopah and Goldfield, Nevada. Goldfield is 202 miles north of Las Vegas and Tonopah 240 miles south of Reno. Day one itinerary starts right here in Tonopah. Tonopah, Nevada. It's home of one of the biggest mining booms in Nevada's history. It was 1900 when Jim Butler found a silver lode that saved the state of Nevada from bankruptcy. Tonopah survived that typical boom and bust town of the Old West and was known as the Queen of the Silver Camps. The Tonopah of today is a colorful, crusty community that shows its deep mining history at our first stop, the Tonopah Historic Mining Park. You can explore over 100 acres and 100 years of history with exhibits, a self-guided tour. They even have a movie theater, an indoor museum, and a gift shop. Plan on spending a few hours here as there is a lot to see. The Tonopah Historic Mining Park is located behind the Mizpah Hotel in the center of town. Take some time and wander the town. You'll find plenty of restaurants and diners, gift shops, even various outdoor sculptures and murals depicting the town's roots. It's time to head on over to the Central Nevada Museum. They really provide a fascinating look at the region's history. They have an outdoor exhibit that includes an Old West town, miner's cabin, saloon, even a blacksmith shop. The museum houses an extensive research library with photo collections, archival material, and newspapers that go back to the late 1800s. The Central Nevada Museum, a definite must-see while you're in Tonopah. Well, that's it for day one itinerary, Tonopah, Nevada. Plan on a full day to explore the museums, sculptures, and murals. Now, they have a lot of hotels here and motels here in Tonopah, from the Best Western, the Clown Motel, the Ramada Inn, the beautiful Jim Butler Inn and Suites, to name a few, and of course, the Mizpah Hotel. Even if you decide not to stay at the Mizpah Hotel, it's definitely worth a visit. It's been fully restored to its historic beauty and has been reinvented with modern amenities. Now, before calling it a night, make sure you set aside some time to stargaze. That's right, stargaze. Tonopah is so far from the bright lights of any major city that USA Today rated Tonopah to be the #1 stargazing destination in America. Day 2 itinerary, Tonopah and Goldfield, Nevada. We have a few different options for you today. If you're into ATVs, dirt bikes, sand rails, we're going to head to Crescent Dunes. Go north on 95, 5 miles to Gabb's Pole Line Road. Look for this sign. You'll be making a right turn and then going 8 miles. Now, there's no regular signs out here, but in the middle of the road, they painted sand dunes. Make a right here, go in 2 miles. It's 16 total miles northwest of Tonopah. This is a 3,000-acre open dune, and this could be a day trip all on its own. Okay, we're heading back to Tonopah, Nevada. Might be a good time to grab a little lunch. There's a lot of restaurants here in town. And also grab some gas, because we're heading out to Goldfield, Nevada. Goldfield is 27 miles south of Tonopah on Highway 95. Goldfield, Nevada was once a turn-of-the-century gold camp turned boomtown. It came complete with trains, hotels, banks, saloons. It really was one of the wealthiest gold camps in the world. The year was 1907. A tour of this small historic town offers a glimpse into the history of the Old West. A number of the town's notable historic buildings include the Esmeralda County Courthouse. The fortress or armory-style building has been in continuous use since it opened in May of 1908. Virgil Earp was a deputy sheriff right here in Goldfield, and his oath of office is right here at the courthouse. Let's head across the street to the Goldfield High School. It was built in 1907 and stayed in continuous use until 1953. It's now going through a full restoration. Up the street is one of the most prominent buildings in all of Goldfield. It's a Goldfield Hotel. Steep in history, it was built in 1907 and stayed open through the 1940s. The Goldfield Hotel has been the site of a number of ghost sightings and hauntings, and has even been featured on the Travel Channel. If you don't find any spirits here, we think we have just a place for you. It's a Santa Fe hotel and saloon. Founded in 1905, it's the second oldest operating saloon in the state of Nevada. So step inside, have a spirit or two, and enjoy a piece of Nevada's history. Well, that's it for Day 2 itinerary, Goldfield, Nevada. Wherever you choose to explore on your second day, you're sure to have a fun-filled day full of new things to see and plenty of rich Nevada history to be learned. To get more information and to see more itinerary videos, road tour videos, and town tour videos, go to NevadaSilverTrails.com, TonopahNevada.com, or GoldfieldNevada.org. Thank you for joining us on this 2-day itinerary of Tonopah and Goldfield, Nevada. And we'll see you on your next itinerary in the Nevada Silver Trails.